I'm Ben Summer. I am the Senior Director of Global Solutions and DevOps at a company called Bullhorn. We're the largest maker of and provider of software to the staffing and recruiting industry. My team has three missions. We deploy software and manage the DevOps process for Bullhorn overall. We make tools to improve efficiency for our customers and employees. And then thirdly, we extend and integrate our customer products. That's where Workato sweet spot is for us. Before Workato, we just didn't do these types of integrations for pay and bill systems between Bullhorn and all these pay and bill systems, ADP, whatever. So it kind of speaks to Workato's value that we didn't even attempt this. We had a choice to make it a part of our core product and invest R&D roadmap resources and build a whole practice around it. The Workato proposition was just too attractive and obviously the right choice, so that's what we did. Our use of Workato coincided with Bullhorn's push into the middle office space of recruiting and staffing industry, and we had to build a whole core product part of this, and then Workato was the linchpin to kind of percolate data to our customers' systems. Before that, customers, usually big customers who had the budget and the wherewithal and the need, specialized need, came to Bullhorn services for custom integrations. And back then we did it just completely bespoke with whatever software kits that we had available. And it was all over the place. And it's now firmly in the category of technical debt that we're looking to retire over time. And when we do come to one of these that needs to be retired, we'll do them with Workato. We'll redo them. The impact, it's almost hidden in the fact that we didn't attempt this before Workato. However, I did over the past year or two, we came to some inflection points where we said, is Workato still the right solution? We're checking on every angle, and the answer was absolutely yes. And the reason that sealed it was I asked a lead engineer who works for me, who's a software engineer. He doesn't work with Workato. He does the whole other bespoke software engineering for extending the platform. And he said, dude, to do what you're doing in a few dozen hours in Workato would take us 100 or 200 hours just on average, and the repeatability and reusability, all those virtues of good software design just wouldn't be as possible there. So it's the orders of magnitude more efficient to use Workato for this stuff. We learn on the job when a customer comes to us and articulates their need for integrating with a certain system. This is how we did it early. We said no to no one, basically. You're gonna integrate? Great, we're gonna do it. And then we adopted a kind of a capability and maturity model. So the most popular systems that customers use, it started to become apparent and obvious. And we started to apply product management discipline to these things, because if you don't, Workato is so flexible, it can turn into a kind of a trap, because you're able to react so quickly to customers' needs, which is awesome when it's appropriate. But when you're looking to build something out of the box that's easy and quick to deploy, you got to govern it like a product. So we've added Workato environments feature to our platform, which we're looking to roll out, and a bunch of other similar things, which is going to allow us to double down even further on productizing integrations with Workato as the underpin. Bullhorn is also a direct Workato customer. So we have an embedded contract, and at about the same time we bought the embedded contract, my peers in IT in Bullhorn bought it for internal automation. So Workato's got us all covered, the entire enterprise. And if you remember, the second of my three missions is to build internal tools to improve efficiency. We use the Workato direct internal environment to do various creative stuff. So I bleed the lines between like extending the customer product with Workato at the heart of that when it comes to integrations, but then just customer onboarding, efficiency. I'm using Workato as well for that. There are certain metrics I track, aside from the anecdotal facts about the efficiency Workato gives us in designing and building and deploying versus the earlier alternative of bespoke custom. I've already mentioned that's orders of magnitude more efficient with Workato. The skill set is obviously lower because it's a WYSIWYG build your own visual solution. So we have people who don't have like deep software engineering skills or experience are able to be productive with Workato. And also There are certain just metrics that I know, like these integrations are running financial transactions, payable charges, billable charges, and billions a month. This is even a small segment for Bullhorn customers who are using these integrations, but even them, they're churning through billions and billions of payable transactions, payroll. Their employees are getting paid, and Workato is a large proportion of that. So just the raw numbers of stuff and impact that it's making to our customers and their employees' lives is pretty significant. We just signed a 3-year deal, which is our first. We've been year to year ever since I've been involved. So this future is locked in, thank goodness. So we don't have to recontract every year. And so it's just, we don't have to worry or fuss about terms. We know what our financial picture is going to be with Workato, and we can base our revenue model based on that. And it's just more of the same good stuff that we've just been churning through the last year. So the future is very bright with Workato.